welcome to the show. Well, in case you can't guess, it's almost Halloween, and you know that I love Halloween. And on today's show, this is fantastic. We are down here at the Rock House, and they're getting ready for an incredible Halloween party. We've got Sam Shakura, who's busy decorating. This looks fantastic.
Thanks, Doug. We're so happy to have you here. Halloween is probably my favorite holiday.
Yeah, me too.
It's so whimsical and fun and spooky and sexy, and we're actually getting ready for a dinner party here at Rock House. So we're busy decorating, but I want to share some ideas with you about how we're designing.
Awesome. So that's what's coming up on today's show. This main table looks absolutely incredible, but there is just so many details here. It's hard to take it all in. How do you even get started coming up with the idea for something like this?
Well, it's unfinished. We're not quite done yet. But I think the biggest tip I can give you is pick a theme.
Okay.
Because are you decorating for children? Are you wanting to be cute, spooky? Are you wanting it to be a little bit more edgy? Our table here is a fine dining experience, so we went with more of a black and white glamour. But what's really cool, and I want to share some really good tips with you about this, is we have things that are really expensive on the table and things that are literally from the dollar store. So it's about mixing that high and low to get that amazing style. Some of the Mercury glass pumpkins are Isaac Mizrahi designer pumpkins. These guys here are, not super cheap. Some of our candelabras are pretty special, but for example, these black chopsticks, which we'll use to serve the first dish with, are from the dollar store, and so are these vampire teeth that we're literally setting them in. One of the things I think is really important when you're setting a table is repetition. When you start placing a couple things here and there, it can feel wrong. But when you have it set at every table setting, it really starts to come alive. And so we repeated skulls and black and white and the pumpkins and kept the theme really alive. These cupcake stands are brilliant because we actually use them for like tea parties and really girly.
Well, it looks fancy like this.
Fancy, yeah. But then when you put it on the table and we're actually serving a dish in a petri dish that kind of looks like brains, so it's going to sit right on top. So it's all about repurposing, because who has the money to go out and buy new things every holiday?
Right.
You want to keep that inventory growing and find a way to repurpose what you already have.
So, nice family portrait. That's Uncle Max, is it?
These are actually from the dollar store, but I'll explain. So we're all about collections, whether we're designing for Halloween or designing for the home in general. So we actually took out our family portraits out of our bureau in the dining room, and we put in these really funky pictures from the dollar store. Literally cost $1. And so we cut them out of these cheap plastic frames, put them in our nice frame, and now you've got a spooky family portrait.
Yeah, when you walk past these things, they're terrifying.
Okay, so this is actually a lamp from my bedroom. So again, we talked about repurposing. I'm gonna bring it out and put it on the foyer table for this party. But this is a really easy way to transform something that you already have into that spooky decor that we're looking for Halloween. So I took a little bit of Tiki Tack, these cheap little spider foam things from the dollar store, put them inside the lamp on the inside. And then look how easy this is.
Voila, instant spider lamp.
And subtle, but again, it's those details that are really gonna kind of wow people and make people go, you've thought about everything.
So we've got another one of our bony friends over here by the piano. Is he not gonna play that, is he?
Well, Beethoven is not going to play for us, but we have a playlist, and I think that you brought up a really good point. We want to appeal to all five senses. So when we're designing a party or a room, we want to make sure we're thinking about how it sounds, how it smells, how it feels, as well as how it looks. So he helps with the visual, but the music that we're playing, which is, of course, spooky and a little eerie and kind of fun and funky, lots of songs about poisoning people and vampires, it's going to add to the whole night and just really elevate it.
And I guess that's where you take into account your audience as well, like kids versus grown-ups or...
Right, and so as soon as if you pick that theme right at the beginning, you can carry that right on through for the whole decor as a whole. He's not hired.
That's creepy. Just the one note, that's a creepy thing. Don't you think?
You need like the...
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay, you win. All right, so you mentioned that this is for a dinner party, and it's got me wondering, with all these cool decorations and everything, you must have some pretty cool stuff planned for the food.
We do. We really want it to be like a wow factor for our guests and really surprise them left, right, and center from all the different elements that we've put together. And we spend a lot of time curating it, but because we love Go Okanagan so much, I want to share a little bit with you.
Just a sneak preview.
Just a sneak peek. So the very first thing that people are going to be drinking is out of this.
Oh, wow. A syringe? What's the...
With a shot inside.
Oh, nice.
A bloody vodka shot.
Very nice.
We're experimenting with peppers as devil horns. So imagine something served on mirror with black risotto, with squid ink, and these red devil horns. Could be kind of fun.
Very nice.
And then, well, this dish is really fun too. It's going to be a granita, a palate cleanser in between dishes. So it will be, I think, course number 4. And it's served in coffins that we've painted and decorated, and served in a skull shot glass.
A skull shot glass. Right down to the last detail. That's fantastic. This has been pretty incredible, but apparently we've saved the best for last. We've got some kind of trick involving dry ice coming up, which is always exciting.
It's super fun, and it adds a great mysterious element. We're going to use this marble planter that typically we float white roses in. We're going to turn it into our kind of rock house cauldron using dry ice. We're going to crack the glow stick so we get some of that beautiful light coming through, and then we're gonna use our tongs. You never want to touch dry ice with your hands because it's so cold.
Right away, it just starts to bubble away and boil.
So when our guests walk in, they're gonna be immediately immersed in our fantasy world of the Rock House Fine Dining Halloween dinner.
Oh, thank you so much, Sam. So many great ideas, and lots of them that people could just try easily for themselves.
Well, that's how it should be. Halloween is so much fun, and here at Rock House, we're all about inspiring people to live a fabulous life, have fun, entertain, be with their friends, and Halloween is the perfect time to do that. So I hope it's been inspiring for you.
It's been absolutely inspiring. I'm inspired right now to play with some dry ice, if that's all right.
Okay. Yeah, of course.
Can I drop
Plug
one
it
in
on
there?
in.
All right. That's it for the show. I'm Doug Brown. We'll see you next time on Go, but I'm going for the dry ice. Hello? Things are moving.